and thank you once again for joining me for another lesson. I want to quickly say a big thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. You really motivate me to keep going on. And if today is your first time here and you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss future videos. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to a new series. In this series, we are going to look at writing descriptive essays or descriptive writing. So this will give us different perspective of what descriptive essays are or descriptive writers are, what we are expected to do in terms of writing descriptive essays or descriptive writing. So what is descriptive essay, or what is a descriptive essay? When we say descriptive essay, so the word descriptive is an adjective from the verb describe. The word descriptive is an adjective from the verb describe. And to describe means to say something is or say what you know about a thing or someone. So when you are asked to describe, it means you are simply being asked to say what you know about something or someone. Hence, a descriptive essay, the writer is expected to create a vivid picture or create an image in the reader's mind. Okay, so when a reader is going through a descriptive essay, the reader is expected to picture whatever he or she is reading in his or her mind's eye. So this goes to tell us that in descriptive essay, the writer should include lots of descriptive words or phrases that can create that mental image for the reader to follow. So what are the classes of description or descriptive essays? And so the basic levels in schools, especially in Ghanaian schools, students are often required to write descriptive essays about persons, a place, an object, or an event. So you could be asked to write a descriptive essay about your best friend, your mother, your father, your uncle, your auntie, your favorite person in the family, or your best personality you will want to share with someone. And a place, you could be asked to write about your hometown, a place you visited before. An event, you could be asked to write about a festival or a Christian event or a Muslim event you have witnessed or observed before. So these three categories are mainly the types of descriptive essays students are required to write here in Ghana. So let's look at the features of the descriptive essay. Features of the descriptive essay. Just like any piece of writing or any other type of essay writing, the descriptive essay needs a heading. But this heading is optional in some special circumstances or situations. Then, of course, you need your introduction, your main content or body, then your conclusion. So the heading, introduction, main content, and conclusion. These are the primary features of every descriptive essays. But there are also specific features for specific types of descriptive essays. I made mention that students can be required to write descriptive to describe a person, to describe a place, or to describe an event or occasion. You could also be asked to describe your school. You could be asked to describe your church or a place you visited before, and so on and so forth. So the next thing I want us to do is look at the specific features of descriptive essay when describing a school. Specific features of descriptive essays when describing a school. So assuming you've been asked to describe your school, what features are you going to highlight in your essay? What features are you going to highlight in your descriptive writing? Before we get into this, I want you to note that descriptive essays should be written in a chronological order. They should follow an orderly format. So first things should come first, second things should come second. You don't need to jumble things up, if not it will create a mess in your essay. So in describing a school, the first thing you need to do is to state the name of your school. State the name of your school. The next step is where it is located. Where is the school located should follow next. And then also you state whether the school is a public school or a boarding school or a private school, sorry. State whether the school is a public school or a private school. Then also you whether you state the population of the school. Is it a highly populated school or the population is few in your school? You need to state that as well. Then also state whether it's a mixed school or a single-sex school. Is it a mixed school or a single-sex school? Is it a mixed school or a single-sex school? So by mixed school, it means that we have boys and girls schooling together, and a single-sex school means that it is only for boys or it is only for girls. This should also be part of your descriptive essay about your school. Then you go further to state whether the school is a boarding school or a day school. Has it got a boarding facility or is simply for day students? Then describe the compound of the school, the physical features of your school. Has your school got a science laboratory? Has your school got a computer laboratory? Has your school got a library? Has your school got a football field, a school canteen? These are the physical features you should describe in your school. Then you talk about the teachers in your school. How many teachers are in your school? Are they friendly? How is their attitude towards work? You need to mention all that in your essay. Now, talking about your teachers, obviously you need to talk about the students in the school as well. So how are the students in your school? Are there many students in the school? Are they respectful? Are they punctual to school? How do they carry out their academic work in the school? You need to briefly tell your reader all this information. Then the school schedule is the next bit of information you should add in your descriptive writing. When does school begin? When does school lessons begin? And when does lesson end? Could simply be that. Then the next step is the academic performance of the school or the performance of the school. How has the school performed in external examinations? This needs to be added in your essay. Okay. Then has the school performed in academic? What is the school's academic laurels? You need to add that in your essay as well. So for instance, in Ghana here, students write the BECE, that's for the junior high school, and the WASSCE for the senior high school. So the question is, how has the school performed in the BECE over the years, or how has your school performed in the WASSCE over the years? Now, apart from academic laurels, has the school achieved anything worth mentioning in your essay? Is it a sports competition? You need to add that as well. Then finally, you conclude by stating the reason why you like your school. If you like your school, tell us why you like your school. If you don't like your school, why don't you like your school? I hope you did enjoy today's lesson and you've learned something today. And in the next video, we'll be discussing more specific features of descriptive writing or essays. And so please hit the subscription button and click on the notification bell in order not to miss future lessons if you've not done so already. Thank you once again, and I love you all. See you another time. Thank you.